Quick disclaimer. Some of the footage shown will be pretty choppy. This is because I'm playing a fairly unoptimized game while trying to screen record it with my MacBook. All the background racing should be okay though, because frame rate only becomes an issue after the first Grand Prix. I don't get it either. Imagine for a moment that you're a young child. You like Garfield, in fact you love Garfield. And so when you find out there's a Garfield racing game, especially one with Kart in the name, you beg your mom to get it. And you immediately hop online, start it up, and then... what the fuck? The game just started and you've been spun out by the start boost? You keep going and every 5 seconds something weird happens. That ball's collision is really confusing. The out of bounds area is way too strict. That item just kinda didn't work. What is this? Well my friend, it seems you've stumbled into possibly the jankiest kart racer around. Like, this game is weird as fuck. On the surface, it seems like reskin Mario Kart, but basically every nuance has been changed whether on accident or on purpose. Let's talk about it. And really quick, I obviously don't know everything about this game. Not even close. These are the bare bones basics, but after writing the script, even the more simple stuff can still be complicated. This is a wild game, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. The physics in this game are really fucked up. Because there isn't stickier surface, especially in bumps like in Mario Kart, you tend to go flying when you have a speed boost. Take a look at this clip where I'm in first, but because I go off of the ramp with a boost active, I fly off the edge and lose badly. Let's see if anyone hits that. No. Why? This is not an uncommon issue. Managing your speed is possibly the most important skill in Garfield Kart. The better you can keep your speed under control, the better time you're going to have. The game feels balanced around 100cc, which generally races fine, but at 150cc things get a bit wild. Your kart's drift isn't tight enough to actually make a lot of these turns, so you tend to go flying if you don't play it perfect. It gets worse when you have any kind of speed boost, which turns routine turns into death traps. No, I made a mistake. No, you can't boost over it. Yo! The kart's hitbox is one of the worst design mistakes I've ever seen. It's a fucking square. You know how in Mario Kart games, even when you boost into a wall, you can kinda steer your kart and move a little? Well, in Garfield Kart, that's essentially impossible. Running into a wall means that you're going to be reversing extremely often. Arguably more sinister is how it interacts with corners. By hitting a slight corner, your kart will turn hard right into the wall and trap you. This is extremely difficult to avoid consistently, and with how janky objects hitboxes tend to be in this game, it takes a lot of experience to fully iron out. There we go. Fucker. Even then, the crazy physics can absolutely send you face first into a wall with almost no time to react. Oh no, I didn't. The out-of-bounds sections make less than 0 sense. I wouldn't even call them sections, there's so little rhyme or reason behind it. My best guess is that the game really hates it when you interact with walls in slightly weird ways, but considering how few resources there are about this game, I don't actually know. Either way, it's one of the most confusing things you can see on a first playthrough. It really does come out of nowhere. Actually, not at all. Oh, don't. Dude, fucking hell. But also, like, we're really bunched, so it's not really a problem. Oh. And now let's talk about the items. There are 2 kinds of pies, standard and tracking, and they act as a combination of bananas and shells from Mario Kart. When launched forward, they're shells, kind of. The tracking one is what you think it is, but the standard pie can't bounce off of walls. When dropped behind the player, they're essentially just a banana. Diamond is a bomb, blowing up after being thrown, but can be placed on the ground as well, and when run over, karts will become attached to it and be put on a timer. This can be gotten rid of by going over a boost panel or using a lasagna. Speaking of, the lasagna is a mushroom. Nothing really special there. The magic wand fucking sucks though. It shoots a projectile, but instead of stunning opponents, you switch places with them. This is hard to aim and has a surprisingly low payoff for just how difficult it is to use. More annoying is being hit by this because you can't see it coming and just teleport somewhere random with no idea of what's going on. It's really frustrating on both sides. The UFO is the Garf Kart equivalent of the blue shell. It sends 3 UFOs forward, which will stop in front of the player. They flash in an alternating pattern, with one having a green tractor beam, meaning it's safe to go under. This actually keeps the quote-unquote blue shell somewhat skillful, as good players will be able to time a pass under the correct one pretty often. Definitely my favorite item design-wise in the game. The perfume is basically just the star, but with one major design flaw. How the star works is obvious. It increases your speed, acceleration, and off-road stats, you still have control over your kart. This is done really well, as it keeps the effect from getting out of control, but the perfume is about as shoddily put together as possible. When used, it, in essence, just gives you a constant speed boost. You can't brake, which is really bad and can often make it a terrible item to use. The worst scenario is when you ram into a wall. Remember that square hitbox problem? Well, it's even worse than you think. When a perfume is active hitting a wall head-on, you can't reverse. You're stuck for about 4 seconds, which is frankly horrific. And when you consider that the perfume's speed boost on top of an already blazing fast game means that controlling your kart is harder, it's clear to see the issue. This is a winnable race, because we're on this course. This feels like such a comebackable course. Okay, unless... What? And the pillow is weird. It takes control away from each other player but keeps their momentum, meaning that players in the middle of turns can just kind of fly off a cliff or go right into a wall. Seems like a choke point for the computer. Damn it, man. Yo, what? Where did you come from? This makes the pillow all about timing, and by targeting a specific player, you can absolutely destroy them, gaining a ton of space. This item isn't very balanced. Each player, regardless of placement, will take the same amount of time asleep, which doesn't really level the playing field like it was probably intended to. And the spring is the most goated item in the game. It's the feather from Mario Kart, but in Garfield Kart, its usefulness goes way up. There's so many weird shortcuts and places where a well-timed spring can get you out of bad spots. It's really difficult to use though, and takes a ton of practice to get down. You can also drop it behind you and create traps, similar to the pies in the diamond. Mini turbos are possibly the biggest shift from Mario Kart, and I don't know how to feel about it. The speed boost that mini turbos give is enough to blitz through off-road without any real slowdown, meaning that you can cut huge corners with just a drift. No item required. All of this means that Garfield Kart shortcuts can be abused and placed near any area with drifting potential and creates very fast-paced races. Yeah, my DM's open. Can I get through? Yeah! Boosting in general is just broken as it causes players who hit to spin out, and this can be done with the main methods of boosting like lasagna, but can also be done with the fucking start boost. That's right, you can get hit within the first half second of a Garfield Kart race for missing the timing, and even if you get the middle boost, players that got the full boost can still run right through you. This is possibly the worst design choice I've ever seen in a racing game. All of this is just scratching the surface. I'm no expert on this game, just a casual fan. There's a lot more to talk about here that I'm honestly not qualified to, but I did want to give this brief overview. This is a really fun game to play despite all the jank present. You should give it a try. It's really not that expensive and can provide both a serious challenge and some laughs. If you want to see what really good gameplay looks like, I'm going to link a speedrun of the game in the description, and I highly encourage you to go watch it. It's really cool. That's all I have to talk about. I really don't know enough about character combinations, specific shortcuts, or how to get every puzzle piece, but I do know that this game is fucking hilarious. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to leave you with some more clips that I couldn't quite fit into the video. Peace. Don't. Okay. No, but now I die here. Yeah, I didn't even get a boost. Did they all die there? Every fucking computer. Look at the minimap. They're all dying right there. Dude, that's crazy. I guess burn it. Okay. Now. Yeah, we... Yeah, okay. Yeah. I can't even back up anymore. Oh my god. I can't even back up. I'm trapped. No. No. Okay. Yeah, like sure, man. Damn it. Nothing I could do about... Yeah, okay, that's cool. Get absolutely shit on. What about the interaction? Yeah, you just get... Wait. Oh my god, what the hell do I do? Wait, I'm fucking stuck. I lose! Guys, I lose now! I like how textured Garfield's back is. That's so weird. Someone help. Please, someone. I gotta. Oh. Oh, I got counted OB. Okay, we're good. We're back. Oh, yeah. Whoa! Alright. I love that shit.